Hello, welcome to St Columba's. I'm Mr Evans, head teacher. For over 50 years, St Columba's has served the community in South East London, educating boys of the Catholic faith, Christian denominations, other faiths and no faith at all, providing a good education. The current landscape for boys is a national disgrace. Boys do over a grade worse in every GCSE with the exception of maths and physics. The top 10 schools in London, with none of which are in Bexley, are all single gender schools with the exception of one. Single sex education works. We've got traditional high expectations that lead to strong outcomes for boys, and we've been doing it for 50 years. We develop the whole child in an inclusive environment. We know your son. We're small enough to know your son. Our 2025 results were stunning. Over 30% of GCSEs were awarded at grade 7 and above. I'd urge you to go onto the website, compare school performance and check out all the schools you're thinking about for your son and look at what provides the best outcomes for him. Our schools, how did boys get on compared to girls? Our traditional standards have led to where we are. Schools are reliant on bells and whistles these days, shiny buildings, charging you for Chromebooks. They aren't working. What we do here at St Columba's works for boys, and it works very, very well. Across Bexley are big schools, shiny schools. Your child won't be known. This is following the American model. It's not working in New York. New York schools are going back to the size St Columba's is so that children are known and cared for. Education is far more than just the set of results. That's what we believe at St Columba's. Look at weekly news. We're on show every week, not just the one day of the year when you come around to look at schools. I'd much rather ensure that your son's money is spent on him, getting him out, going to have experiences, becoming the man that he will be. I hope this video gives you a flavour of all the great things that our community is about, and you consider putting St Columba's as the first option for him for his choice for secondary school next year.
Hi, I'm Mrs Turner. At St Columba's, we offer a broad and balanced curriculum where every student has the opportunity to study every subject. Core subjects are generally considered to be maths, English and the sciences, but at St Columba's, religious education is placed alongside the traditional three, putting Christ at the centre of everything we do and everything we are. Our subject curricula are designed by our heads of department to build upon Key Stage 2 learning and are carefully sequenced to develop subject knowledge right the way through to Year 11. Our teachers are specialists in their fields and have the highest of expectations. They know just when to provide support when needed, and at the other end of the scale, provide stretch and challenge for the most able. All of this is exemplified by our exceptional exam results. Year on year, each year achieving more than the year before. At St Columba's, we understand that learning is not just about subjects, but also about developing our boys into young men who go on to continue their education at the finest schools, colleges and universities, and of course make a wonderful contribution to society that we are all so proud of.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr Bonful. I'm the head of maths at St Columba's Catholic Boys School. I'm hoping that we will see you next year in Year 7. In maths we do all type of activities, problem solving and so on, so that we make maths fun, whilst at the same time you are learning and making progress in your education. Last year our Year 11s did phenomenally well. We were significantly above the national average in all categories, 4+, 5+, and 7+. And also we had a Progress 8 score of 0.2. That just goes to show that all our students meet the expected attainment by the end of the year, and not only that, they exceed and go above beyond what you would have expected to achieve. And so that's just an example of what you can achieve if you come to St Columba's. I hope to see you next year. Thank you.
My name's Miss Millard. I am the head of English at St Columba's School. I'm very proud to be the head of English here. I've just done my first year with the team and I have to say it's been absolutely fantastic. I've got a brilliant team working here who care deeply about the students, are very passionate about the subject. We've had some fantastic results that we've all worked extremely hard for, and we are a very ambitious department that will support your son and widen horizons in terms of literature and context. We really hope that you can come and visit us on the open day, but if not, take a look at the website and get to know us a little bit. But we really look forward to welcoming you soon and celebrating our love of English.
Hello, my name is Mr. Williams, Head of Computer Science here at St. Columba's. We run the most successful computer science department within the borough. Our grades this year, grades 4+ beat national average. National average is 67% and we got nearly 85%. So a really successful department. Our big sort of ethos is getting pupils to be digital literate really early. Lots of programming, lots of practical skills. So they really enjoy computing at St. Columba's.
I'm Mrs. Archer. The art department is a very successful and thriving department at St. Columba's. Art is special here because the students really, at Key Stage 4 in particular, enjoy art. They are very creative, they're very committed to their studies, our results are fantastic and the students really achieve and progress well, and the reason for that is there's a wide range of materials and resources that they use, as well as art history being the foundation to their studies.
Ms. Sindia, I'm Head of Design and Technology. We are currently in the food room. We do the WJC qualification. Key Stage 3, we are just learning the basic skills, how to, the safe cutting techniques. But I always think about people say, people see cooking, but there's actually a lot of going into food technology qualification. They learn leadership skills. They learn how to collaborate. We learn about geography, where different cuisines. So it's only not just about cooking, but also give them a wider experience. I also think, if you think in terms of the economy of Britain, the hospitality industry is 90% of the economy. So we are actually preparing students, and because we have mixability, the qualification that we do, either if they want to go into uni or if they want to go straight in the industry, they already have the skills. We also do basic things that they will have before they go. We're looking at a level 1 food and hygiene certificate, so they'll have that by the end of year 11. And we also do a food allergen course, because food allergies is quite important in terms of menu planning, and we are nut-free school. We try to be nut-free, but because that is a great concern within. Students love it. We always overprescribe. People keep on asking me, Miss, can I switch to do food technology? Because the waiting list is quite long, and it's quite good to see that there are students still interested in getting their practical skills. But it's not just cooking, it is learning about also nutrition, and it fits in so many different subjects. Like I said to the kids, if you do design technology or food technology, you're actually doing all of the other subjects, because we learn about geography. All our culinary terms is French. We think about mathematics, ratios, figuring out nutritional values. So we are one subject that creates all subjects.
My name is Dr. Samson Tosin Onofie. I'm the music teacher here at St. Columba's Boys School. I run the music department currently, and we offer students an opportunity to learn instruments of their choice. So they come in and they tell us their preferred instruments, and we literally get experts in the field to work hand in hand with our boys to become the professionals that they desire to be in any choice of instruments that they wish to play. We also offer a wide and dense curriculum, from music theory to music performance, and then we offer them the GCSE music technology pathway, where they're able to learn various techniques on music production, where they're able to create their own music, program their own music, and getting them ready to become professionals in the field. We've had some successes. We were currently engaging more students in the field, doing work experience with allies in the field at the moment, and we look to continue to expand our department. Music is a good subject, and we have a choir running at the moment. When I first got here, there wasn't a choir, but now we can boast of a choir making up the number of about 30+, and it's student-led. So all the students, they play their own instruments in the choir, they organise their own rehearsals, they organise their own concerts, and we're going strong. We've been entered into national championships, local championships, and we're going abroad as well. So we're kind of elasticating our passions here in music and just trying to give the boys a rich diet of music. So if you're interested in music, come here to St. Columbus and we'll give you all that you need to become a music professional. Thank you.
I am Mr. Olofeku, Head of RE here at St. Columbus. We trust that you will have a wonderful experience when you come to join us in the school. In Key Stage 3, we have our Source to Summit curriculum, where we cover a range of topics within Catholic Christianity, and we also cover various other religions like Islam, Buddhism, Sikhism, and also there are exciting homework projects like home learning projects that our boys do, and they create a lot of exciting articles and posters. Then when we get to Key Stage 4, we start our GCSE syllabus, and with our GCSE syllabus we do the EDUCAS exam board. And this year our boys did very, very well in the exams, with about 85% of the boys passing, which is really outstanding. In addition to the activities that take place in lessons, our boys go on trips to various places of religious interest, so we trust that you'll be able to partake in some of those. In addition to that, we have RE ambassadors that support the staff within the department, coming up with all kinds of creative ideas to support the learning. We trust that you will have a wonderful experience in the RE department at St. Columbus.
My name is Ms. Stockman and I am the Senko at St. Columbus Catholic School for Boys. I also lead our resource provision, which supports pupils who may have challenges in their learning. Whilst we recognise that people can be neurotypical or neurodiverse, we want to support everyone in welcoming them to a very inclusive, warm community of pupils, regardless of the challenges that you might face. We also have a resource provision besides our mainstream setting. Our resource provision supports pupils to access their mainstream lessons increasingly. We offer most English lessons to children who are named to our provision within the base, and then we may offer additional support for pupils as and where they need it, for example, with their core subjects of maths and science. This may mean we offer a little bit of additional tuition, or it may mean that we offer some more support, adult support in class, or we could even withdraw pupils to give them a little bit more of a personalised offer within the provision. We pride ourselves on adaptive teaching, which means we tweak and make changes, live changes, in the moment changes, but also changes to our planning and our curriculum for those pupils that need it. Within our provision here, we've noticed that certain pupils need a bit more support with their maths, and as it's a core subject, we've decided to give them a really strong personalised offer.
My name is Mr. Virgo. I am Head of PE here at St. Columbus. We offer a wide and balanced curriculum, allowing our pupils to have a wide range of sports and activities available to them. Our motto at St. Columbus PE is KEEP, that is knowledge, enrichment, everlasting participation. So knowledge-wise, we'd like the boys to improve their practical knowledge, their skill sets. In the theory aspect, learning more about tactics and strategy. We want it to be everlasting, so taking PE and sports beyond the school gates. We want it to be enrichment, so that's our extracurricular offer. And finally, we want it to be make sure there's lots of participation from all pupils involved.
Well, I hope that's given you a great flavour of what St. Columbus is all about. We've been serving the community for 50 years. I hope we can welcome your son here to join us in our next 5 years. There is a form to complete. The QR code's on the screen at the moment, and it doesn't need to be signed by a priest. All the best.